Hey guys, gonna change up pace a little bit tonight. I've got some downtime, but not enough to get invested into anything. And I had a thought occur to me the other day, so we're gonna play some Skyrim for a couple hours here before I call it quits for the night. It's 10 p.m. right now, and I've been at it since 6 this morning, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, Skyrim. We've all played it, we've all done it. Let me make sure. Sorry, my dog is going crazy in the background. Why is my audio not working? Audio's turned down, but it should still be working. I have no in-game. Of course I have no audio. 1 second, let me reboot. Anyways. What the heck is going on with everything? Thank you. 1 second here, sorry. Anyways, so this character is level 52. I've already done the resto loop on this thing, so it's blatantly overpowered. And a thought occurred to me. I wonder if it's possible to max out my carry weight. Now, normally encumbrance is something you have a problem with because, well, we all pick up shiny things and have a slight problem with, reining that in. But because of the resto loop, I have a 634 million pound carry weight, which made me think, I wonder if I go through and just play the game and loot everything and I don't sell everything off, is it possible to exceed 634 million in inventory weight? Now, I'm not talking about buying out all the shops and doing all that, I'm just talking about playing the game. But all the Dwemer ruins and everything else are extremely full of heavy objects. So I have absolutely no idea, and I figured, what the heck, let's play some overpowered Skyrim. We should be set up on legendary difficulty at the moment, which we will go confirm. We're on legendary difficulty. And then, yeah, we're at 2,200 pounds of, well, 634.3 million carry weight. All our stuff is blatantly busted. That bow does, 2 billion points of damage or something stupid before. Everything is jacked all the way through the roof. Yeah. So, that's the big one. Carrying capacities increased by 317 million points. So, just stupid little things like that. Bow damage, I've got 3 of these. That's 343 million% increase on bow damage, and I've got 3 of them, so that's basically 1 billion points of bow damage increase. Just stupid things that you can do because it's Skyrim. So, I figured we're going to start on the Greybeards. I wouldn't mind doing my stealth clears and stuff like that, but I figured generally, looks like I was starting the Brotherhood already, which is fine. Generally, Tolftir, Way of the Voice, that's the one I need. Generally, going for the Greybeard quests also make you find a lot of dragons, and dragons are heavy to carry around all the time, so literally just here for shits and giggles, have a good time, test stupid things. So, only thing I'll be using on a constant basis will be my arrows, because, yeah, I'm just going to pick up and use whatever I can find. Talk to the companions, we don't care about that, we need to unselect that one. Need to jump over there, so we'll pop over to Iverstead here. Okay. Let's unselect that. Sweet.
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel. I won't take no for an answer.
Really? Apparently, the only thing I didn't do was stack out my health bar. So that's interesting. Either that or I've got the wrong item equipped. Well, that'll make it interesting. So I'll be immune to melee damage, but not immune to weapon damage. Interesting. Okay, moving back. I haven't been on this character in a while. Not since I did the resto loop training videos. Of course, another person will be here.
Might get nervous. Man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Okay. So we might end up using some health potions through this, because,
Staying safe, I hope.
let's go kill a frost troll.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready.
I don't even know what my skill trees look like, other than obviously, oh yeah, I've got soul trap on that too, so. Oh look, loot! More loot. I know my blacksmithing, enchant, alchemy, and sneak are maxed out. I think I'm still leveling archery. Let's take a quick look-see here and see where we're at. So, Destro's at 15, Resto's at 18, Alteration we didn't touch, Enchant, Smithing is capped out. Heavy Armor, we'll be leveling that slowly. Block, one-handed. Archery's at 70. Okay. Light Armor, Sneak's maxed out, Lockpicking, Pickpocket. I don't know why I put all the perks into there. Speech is obviously capped out from selling stuff, because doing the resto loop, you make a boatload of cash. Alchemy, as far as I needed to for the resto loop. And then Conjuration's up because of the bound bow. Boost my audio just a little bit. It seems kind of quiet to me. That's a little better. If it's too loud on your end, just let me know. Up, up, up the stairs. Yeah, I might have to do an item enchant for something for my hit pool, but can't be completely immune to everything, right? Oh, look, a troll. Goodbye, troll. Loot. 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 Really? Wow. Eh. I suppose that one can live. Should be able to make some killer health potions though, because I still have my ring for my resto potions. So I think that's like a 2.2 million% increase to potion efficiency. Something totally ridiculous. Now, where's that next frost drill? As far as what I've done in this campaign, other than, you know, power leveling stuff, I've barely started on the companions group. I don't even think I've started on the Thieves Quest. It looks like I started on the Assassin's Guild, that kind of thing. Like, I've barely done anything. I was like, where'd the road go? You'd think with how many times I've played this, I'd know where the roads all go, but I still get myself lost from time to time. Almost there. Now, if memory serves, there's a bunch of stuff to loot here. Flowers. Food snacks. Food snacks. Thank you, people. Might need those plants eventually, you never know.
Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Unrelenting force.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angi. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
'Cause you called me.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, speak in the language of dragons. Thus your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Roll, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Roll means balance, the dragon tongue.
Yay.
Force,
When do we get Da?
your thumb or shot.
Ooh, pretty colors. Do you rate it this way? This way? This way. Got it.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Rome. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Ooh.
Boost, go!
Nice how we don't have a recharge timer in here. Not that we're, you know, annoyed about it or anything.
Boost, go! You learn quickly. Once more. Boost, go!
Happy now?
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Time to go for a jog. Pretty sure there's a dragon up there I can kill. Come on, slow people. Yeah, we should probably equip that. That was random. Yeah, I know. Is there a reason I can't unlock it?
Master Bore will teach you Na, Fury, the second word of Whirlwind Sprint.
Ooh.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing. Approach Master Bore until you gift him
Okay, I've got to be able to unlock it. It's just for whatever. There we go.
new word. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bore? X. Good. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bore will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
Open sesame. Yay. The boring stuff to get out of the way early game. Hey. Hi.
Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return.
Well, that sounds like fun. Let's go do that.
Sky, guard you.
Okay. Hustengrav. We already killed the inhabitant that lives up here. Well, at least we killed him once. Hi. Goodbye. Goodbye to me as well. Okay then. Interesting. Should have auto-saved on our way out, so we should be fine. Yep. That's gonna make things a little bit interesting for the game. It just means the rest of my levels I need to put into hit points. Now where is that bugger? There you are. Not that we didn't one-shot you before, but let's do sneak attack for, 3 billion points of damage. Loot. I need. Quit freaking out, you're dead already. Yeah, there's 30. There's what, another 45? That's 75 pounds. We kill a million of them or so, it'll start adding up. Yeah, we already got this, so I don't know why he respawned. It's a little annoying. I know they make pathways, but nobody uses them. Whee. Sweet. I have no idea who just followed the channel, but that's my 50 on Twitch. Well, I appreciate it. You're number 50 on my Twitch, so I appreciate it. Now I just need to bring up my average a little bit, and I'll hit the first tier for Twitch. So, no worries. What games are you normally playing or checking out?
Your lies fall on deaf ear. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Yeah. So I haven't streamed any League, but I've got 6+ years in there. I did some Minecraft the other day. Normally I'm on StarCraft. I float Skyrim, Fallout, and a few others. Yeah, I started League, end of Season 1, start of Season 2. Oh, Skyrim's... Fallout's fun as an open world mentality. Skyrim isn't... Skyrim's really, really easy to cheese, and so is Fallout, because Bethesda. It's just a giant open world, so you can kind of... I've got some builds if you want. If you're looking to get into Skyrim, I definitely have some tips on that. This one I'm playing just because, just for lulz. So, because of the buggy systems of Bethesda, that's why I did this. My carry weight, my max carry weight, 634 million pounds. It should be like 600 pounds. Weapons do an absolute ridiculous numbers of damage. Like, there's so many. I mean, these are basic weapons doing 106, and mine's doing, like, you know, 1 billion points extra. So, there's just so many stupid things you can do. The problem with Skyrim is after you play a stealth archer, you don't ever not play a stealth archer because you one-shot pretty much everything in the game for the entire game. But, as a new player to Skyrim, learning your enchanting, your alchemy, your blacksmithing, and some of the stuff, like, there is so much content in this that me, having played this for as many years as I have, still randomly find quests I haven't done. No, ESO, Elder Scrolls Online is... It's based in the realm, but it's basically an MMO. So some of the mechanics are, you know, similar to the world mechanics, but from what I know of it, it's, think MMO. I've got no time in ESO. I know a couple people that have played it. I've done a few builds for a couple people that played it, but I haven't. I've been streaming on and off for about a year now. I've been doing it a lot more the last couple of months because I've had some free time, and I'm like, okay, well, let's see if we can turn this into something, you know? So originally I got into it because I enjoy breaking games. It's not just Bethesda stuff. Any game that has massive mechanics that they should have fixed before they released it, I enjoy exploiting. I don't run mods because I find there no point for most of them, but I like abusing the systems that they should have cleared up beforehand. Warframe being a prime example as well. It's too easy to do funny things to it. But I run off-meta builds. Like, I mean, League, I didn't play the PvP spectrum because I hate League's PvP player base. It's a little too much drama for my scene. So I've got, I think it's like 4,300 matches in AI. No, Warframe got annoyed enough that they, it's not really an MMO, it's kind of a looter shooter. But back when I was doing stuff, they got annoyed enough that, they changed the character like 4 times to try to rebalance her before they finally said screw it and changed the game around her. Because they were left with fix the game or, delete the character. So, yeah, it was good times. Things don't work quite the same as they used to now. I don't know why. I had nothing to do with it. They redid her kit. I mean, so, League references. How long have you been on League? Okay. So I don't remember when they changed it, but you may or may not remember Soraka, the old Soraka, used to be able to give herself mana. So for obvious reasons, Riot decided being able to heal. Yeah. I used to run AI matches, and I wouldn't buy items. I would start with my, what was it, a Meki pendant, +3 mana regen, and a health potion, and I would end the 25-minute bot match with the +3 mana regen because she didn't need items. Things like that, where they're like, hey, this is a little broken. We probably should have fixed this. And now you get, you know, closer to what you've got now. I did the same kind of stuff on Warframe. Where we're like, why did you guys let us do this? I turned Mundo into a bot lane support with on-hit heal procs because it's Mundo and he does what he pleases. I enjoy making off-kilter weird random builds. I've done the attack speed Lulus. I've done all kinds of, I remember Atmogs from good old days past. Like, yeah, I've put my time in making wonky weirdness because it amuses me. Item interactions that they should have thought about somehow got overlooked. So, to me, it's all numbers, and that's where my strength is I'm an analytic numbers person. So, it's been a while since I've been on League now. It's been probably a year or two since I've been on. But the last support item they gave had an upgrade where if after you got your X amount of gold or whatever, one of the upgrades, anytime you slowed or impaired a enemy movement, then it popped a heal proc. Well, Mundo throws cleavers all day, so every single one of those pops. Then you throw a Moonstone Renewer on that, and now it leaps to nearby other targets, and you've turned Mundo into an AoE healer, because why not? So just amusing things. Should it work? No. Oh yeah, yeah. I fully take credit for some things. Like I say, it amuses me. I see synergy in things that aren't supposed to have it. Skadoosh. In case you're wondering, I'm completely undetectable, so I literally can, as long as I'm crouched here. Yeah, that's why I played AI. I'm like, I enjoy the game, I enjoy the mechanics, I enjoy, you know, a lot of it, but I hate the player base, and I like being able to carry the entire team if I have to. So, and to be fair, my internet, where I lived at the time, if I went into a PvP match, I'd hit like an 800 ping every time I did, so it really wasn't worth it. For whatever reason, the bot matches worked fine, and PvP didn't. Yeah, I missed the rune pages. I had an AP Sona support that I played that walked into lane with 22 points of Mage Pen at level 1. So inevitably an enemy ADC would poke me and I'd hit them for half their health, and they'd be like, so what? Because of course I had support items on me. So it's just weird, funny things. I had a blue build vamp for Swain that I think maxed out at like 85% vamp, along with, was it Mikhail's? No, it was it was one of the chalices. I don't remember which one, but it was basically a massive mana regen. So between that, Spirit Visage, Woda, and a couple of other things, yeah. Vamp Quints. Just good times. My brother-in-law got me off of there, got me into StarCraft 2, which is an RTS on a whole different spectrum. So I've been enjoying that. And that's where I'm normally sinking my time, but it's the end of my day and I'm tired and not feeling like doing coherent thinking. Ooh, more shiny stuff. I feel that. I had the same situation when I started League, because it was the first one in the spectrum, and I'm like, I keep dying to turrets for no reason. Oh yeah, when you attack other people under their turrets, they get mad at you. Okay. That's good to know. So, StarCraft, yeah, I started with the campaigns to get kind of a basic feel for the game, and then after that, I was hooked. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I like this. This works. Best recommendation there is there's 3 factions. They all play different. So it's pick a faction that you think you'll like and then start learning one faction at a time. I did the campaigns and then I switched over to the co-op. So it's a 2-man co-op. And you get different commanders, different things you can level there, which I've had a ton of fun with. I think there's 18 commanders or something like that. So lots of stuff to memorize and lots of buttons, but it's a way faster pace than League. And, well, if you get annihilated, it's because you screwed up or you got outplayed, but it's not because you got stuck with a bunch of people that don't work as a team. Can't pull their weight, want to whine and complain and not do anything. You know the types. Yeah, that's fair. If you turn the difficulties down, it's got a reasonable storyline through the campaign. Even to set it on easy, you can pretty much make one unit and make them exclusively and hammer through it and you'll be fine. So there is always that option, but if memory serves, there's more stuff down here somewhere. Mains are definitely StarCraft, Minecraft, Fallout 4, Skyrim, Warframe. Hey, Ice. Yeah, I'm tired. It's the end of my day. And I had an epiphany that I need to work on. So, yes, I'm on Skyrim for a little while. Anyways, those are definitely the main ones. I've got a lot of peculiar, off-the-wall ones that I play as well. Random games that the world's forgotten about. Old first-person shooters. A couple of open worlds, a bunch of single players. You know, just stuff that's entertaining. I grew up playing Duke Nukem and, you know, Doom and all of those. Well, yeah, I can be sneaking, but right now I'm not sneaking. It's been long enough, though, that I don't remember stone patterns. It doesn't work at all if you hit the wrong key. Gotta open the gate first. Okay. Which door does this open? That's what I thought. Gotta go around. It's been too long since I've played this and I don't remember where I'm going. We just cleared up here though, so it's not up here. Is it the pathing? Is it this one, then this one, then this one? Oh, well. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a way of doing this, and I don't recall what it is right now. 1 second. Yeah. Alright. Have a good night. Normal sprint through the middle of the stones and then a single word. Okay. Yeah, that's... I think it's just timing. I think you're right. Why is it not working? Yeah, have a good night. I'll see you around. There we go. For whatever reason, both of them is too much. Because I've already got the second tier for Whirlwind. Now we go back to sneaking. There'd be big scary things on the ceiling. Seriously? One for you. One for you. One for you. Should probably be using my bound bow so I can level my conjuration, but I don't really care, and it really doesn't matter. Oh look, more shiny stuff to add. By the time we're done today, we will have made like, 600 pounds of carry weight. Which isn't enough to make a dent, but that's beside the point. I'm gonna walk up there. Yeah. Cool. More shiny stuff I don't need. I'm like, we all play Skyrim the same way. We overloot everything. So I'm like, I might as well just see if I can even make a dent in my carry weight. It will be amusing and something to do. Yes, there is that. I mean, to be fair, other than the fact that I've got no hit points, We do so much damage that as long as we get the first shot, it doesn't matter. But, yeah. And I'm not predominantly using the bound bow at this point because I have mine already crafted. But it's always nice to have the backup for it in case. It's one of the things that I dislike about the Conjuration Stealth Archer is you're sneaking along and then you have to make sure you back off far enough to summon it. It's a little annoying. But I mean, if that's our only complaint about the Stealth Archer. Alright. Oh yeah, we're supposed to read that. We'll deal with that later. Meet whoever took the note. Gee, I wonder who that is. Where'd you go? There you are. Can fast travel while enemies are nearby. Well, how about we get rid of them? Hey, that hurts. Go away. Goodbye. Stop throwing stuff at me. Don't like it. Seriously? Okay. We definitely need to, put some points into health. Alright, off to Riverwood. If it'll let me port. So let's see. We started at 2,200 pounds and we're now at 3,100 pounds. So we got 900 pounds off of that dungeon clear. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is a huge game, but that's a massive goal to try to hit.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well,
I don't owe you
we don't
money,
have an attic
right?
room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're... I think you're looking... We need to talk. Follow me.
Yep. Get out of the way so I can go steal all your stuff.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Okay. So, you missed that little memo. So if you haven't seen the resto loop, it's absolutely asinine how busted you can make your stats. So we've all played Skyrim, we all carry too much crap, and we all spend too much of the game over encumbered. So I put Fortify carry weight on. With the boost that I've got on it, that gives me a 634 million carry pound capacity. So I decided, what if I loot everything in Skyrim? Will I break that or not? Because, like the Dwemer ruins and stuff, you can rack up some massive weight in no time. But everything is busted. Like, we're one-shotting everything on Legendary, because, well, that would be why. I think our armor class is like 108 mil. Yeah. So, oh yeah, yeah. This is all base Skyrim, just because Skyrim's freaking buggy. You used to be able to level your enchanting, blacksmith, and alchemy, and then you could circle stack. You'd get potions to make your enchanting better, and then you'd enchant at the higher. Yeah, I don't have. For whatever reason, I apparently forgot to put anything on health. So I've got like infinite stamina, infinite magic, and I don't know how I didn't think about it, but I decided not to make anything for hit points apparently. So you used to be able to take alchemy and take a potion to boost your enchanting, and then you'd go enchant a junk piece of armor with a fortify alchemy, and you'd go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and you could stack infinitely. At some point they hot fixed it, and that's no longer the case. However, restoration potions still boost a bunch of things that I don't know if they're supposed to or not, but they do. So you build some restoration potions, you equip an item, you unequip the item, you drink another potion, and it keeps boosting your stuff. If you do it more than like 5 or 6 times, it'll completely crash out your game. It's awesome. I have full tutorials on how to do it. But, I mean, everything is... Here's... Let's see, what are we at? Yeah, 108 million AC. So, I mean, I've got all of the magic regen. There's, 317 million carry capacity increase. Like, my bow does an extra billion points of damage. But for some reason, I didn't think about hit points. So, out of everything I've got, this is the main one for the resto. Right? Look at me abusing the stuff they gave me. So you get a 211 million% potion buff, and then you make enchant potions and blacksmithing potions, and yeah. So you would think somewhere in this list of massively buffed, boosted stuff, I would have thought, hey, let's get some hit points. No, I got lockpicking, I got one-handed, I got bows, I got sneak. Oh yeah, totally. There's your weapon increase. Weapons and armor at 211 million%. Like, it's fine and dandy. And then, you go up here, and you're like, hey, I got 380 hit points. And I'm like, yeah, I guess my next, 30 levels are going into that. Because this is on legendary difficulty, too. So, it's kind of like, I'm gonna die.
You're not afraid of me.
I could go see if there's a fortify health, because I'm sure there is, and throw it on one of the rings. But, yeah.
Close the door, then we can...
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna close the door. I'm like, why is she not doing what she's supposed to be doing? Wouldn't want anybody to find out about the secret staircase that she leaves open after this point. So yeah, I figured let's run a test and see if I can break my carry weight capacity, because laughs. So I'm pretty much looting everything that I don't need.
You're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn? I didn't go to all this. I am not your enemy. Like I said in my note, I'm part of a group. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you if you don't trust me, you were a fool to... I knew the great...
Get through all this boring dialogue.
We remember what... You're the only one that can... Can you do it? Can you devour... Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back.
Yeah.
Coming back to life. They weren't gone. Now something's happening to bring them back to life. And I figured out where we're going to go there.
Sweet, let's go kill a dragon.
Kind's growth. There's an ancient... I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Meanwhile, I'll go back to looting all your stuff I don't need.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kinesgrove.
Don't need that chest until later. Woohoo! I mean, as long as you can take everybody's stuff and they don't complain, right?
I'm traveling. You've got the intel on the back.
Right. Happy trails.
Cool. Let's go one-shot another ancient dragon. Yes. Oh. Let's do this first. Yeah, free stuff is free stuff. It's all free stuff. As long as you don't get caught. That's why we have a extra, like, 117 million points to sneaking. Let's see, where are you in here? Around the corner? Hey, wake up.
You've retrieved the horn of Jürgen Winkel. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Come up here and they just yell at me the whole time. Why do we want to help these people? Ooh. He doesn't talk so much. Yay.
You have completed your training, Dragon. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Right? Might want to avoid certain types of foods or other things, but
Overking, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Yay. Can I go now? I got places to be and dragons to kill. Alright, where are we going? I don't have a quest marker. Kinesgrove. Already been there. Perfect. Right? That I don't know under what skill set that would be useful, but it's definitely interesting. Where's that dragon?
No, you don't want to go up there.
Yeah, I know.
The dragon.
Well, I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
We really do want to go up here. This is where the dragon is. Ooh, mammoths. You're right. I mean, I don't think I can attack him yet. I think we gotta wait for him to pull the other one up. Yeah, it won't acknowledge. Wait a tick. Will it? It won't let me hit him, but he can hit me. Very interesting. I mean, that makes sense for the storyline and everything that's going on. Okay, goodbye. That was fun. Pretty colors. There's an extra 100 pounds of carry weight. Happy now?
Gods above, look. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I?
No, I don't really care.
Whatever you want to know. No, I'm one of for the last 2. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, before the great, our Grandmaster. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. Nothing saw the Empire, and now the dragons are... Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get... Problem is, that place is... I'm not sure. Meet me back and keep an eye on the sky. This is only...
Sweet. Ugh, it hasn't updated yet. There you go. Now, when we do the Thalmor Embassy, we're going to offload everything into the chest and then pick it up after. So we'll run the Conjuration Bound Bow for that. But other than that, we're just going to keep everything on us. I'm not planning on selling anything. If I need to craft something, I'll do it out of inventory. My goal is just to loot goblin everything. Within reason, obviously. I don't want to just go buy everything out of the shopkeeps and, you know, just hammer out, but...
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy. So that's your plan, huh? We're there for information, remember? The Thalmor I can get you into one of... I have a contact. His name... I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude. While you're doing that, meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Melbourne. Any questions?
Sweet.
Sounds good.
Off to
Be
Solitude.
careful.
Come on, get out of the way. I got stuff to loot. Alright. There's fortress up here. Alright.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Like, congratulations. Don't care.
Really? Here's the deal. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside.
Sweet.
Your job is to get into the party without being...
Oh,
fingered.
actually,
That's fine.
shoot. I
I'll take care of the
kind of
rest.
screwed that up. I need to give him my rings and stuff. I wasn't thinking. Because if I don't do that, then I'm going to go in there with my conjuration bow. And that's not going to quite cut it for me.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Need something? Really? Here's the deal.
Glad I thought about
Plan on
that.
give me what
I
you
was like,
can
oh, I'll
live
just run on
without,
my bow.
and I'll make sure to... Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Let's give him that. Let's give him some arrows. Should be plenty. And apparel. Heh. Okay. We have a slight dilemma. I need to keep my boots. Because otherwise I can't move because I got too much stuff on me. Okay, where are my rings? Gold necklace, sure. It's lock picking, we won't need that. Okay, so those bows, sneak, bows, bows. That should be fine. So how am I encumbered? Because I don't have the stuff equipped. Okay. That's why. Okay, that's better. Okay, we gave him my bow, so we could run sword. Otherwise, we'll just run our conjuration bow for right now. Cool. All right, moving on. That was almost really bad.
Hey, the way you walk around at home is your own.
as a spy. I'll take
When
care of
you're
the
at
rest.
home.
I'm like, this will be the only time in the entire game I have to do that, unless for some reason, you know, I piss off people and get my butt thrown in
Your
jail.
job is to get into
Which,
the party without being fingered as a spy.
Hmm.
I'll take care of the rest.
whee.
Nah!
Have you given Malborn the gear? Good. But the only way you're going to get... Which means you need to look... When you're ready, you'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
That may be a problem too. Because now I gotta unequip my armor. I may actually have to go back to my house and offload. What was it? It was party clothes or something. What did she give me? Party clothes, party boots.
You can't go to a party.
Okay, I can still move.
Dressed like that.
But as soon as I take all this stuff off, I'm not going to be able to move.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back.
Perfect.
Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
I want to know how she's going to haul out of there. Works fine when it's one of their, you know, primary NPCs. God forbid you give that much weight to one of your companions.
And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's forsaken mountain. I desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Sweet.
I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my
Don't mind me. I look like I belong here. Let's go mess with somebody's food.
Well, and you are? Have you? Please.
Madam,
What is it, Malborn?
so sorry to interrupt. It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
I told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
I would, but apparently you're out of the good stuff.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold, for this long.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
I hope you're in... Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy. Until next time.
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this. But make no mistake, it is more like the calm between There are those in the Fortunately, I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thought.
Trying to remember. Oh, it's this
What
guy.
is it? Allow me to introduce myself. Ah, if there's anything I can ever do for you, wonderful, is that stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement. I propose a toast to...
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices
Waiting
us.
on you. Ooh. Shiny stuff. Optional, retrieve my gear. Yes. Don't mind if I do. That'd be great, thanks.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Okay, let's go. Stop yakking. Go.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask.
Alright. Let's re-equip that. Yep. 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 Oh, that's why I can't run both of those. There we go.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry. Gotta get back before.
Stuff to steal. Stuff to steal.
Did you see those robes
You're on your own
this morning? Were they with
People's
more of the
pockets to
Emerson's
pick.
treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alan. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taking it down. Always looking down.
Useless stuff, but stuff nonetheless. Stuff. All the stuff. You never know, it might come in handy someday. Snacks for the road. People's pockets to pick. I think this is to the next zone after we're done here. Take a little nap. Lots of shiny stuff I don't need. No, we don't need to sit on the bench. When they come in tomorrow and they have no cups and plates, I have no idea why. Just throwing that out there. Imagine going to sit down at your table and rummage through your cupboard and realize you have no dishes. Like, something's missing. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Go actually do what we're supposed to do here. Hey, you're in the way. Ooh. Really? I'm not sure how the laws of physics operate for that trick, but...
Do not presume. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less...
No one else has told you such information, have they? He's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your life to reconfirm his story as of...
Sweet.
So he has.
Everyone talk. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your page.
Can I help you? He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be
No food for anybody.
Etienne must know something related to the dragons. Who else might know? Creasy Tom? No, they'd see right through him. They're scared of the dragons too, aren't they? Aim too well? They'll aim.
Alright. Looks like we're going down here. Alright. I'm trying to remember if this is the way out or not. Yep, looks like it.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silent. You know the rules. Do not speak. Spoken to. Master Rollindale will ask the questions.
Let's begin again.
No, for pity's sake. I've already told you everything.
How about enough of that? Mostly I want your loot.
I told you. I don't know anything else about... What? Who? Yeah.
Sure.
Come on, this way. I've seen the guard... No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you.
We'll set him free.
If you make it out.
Worst case scenario, he'll go get killed by a guard. Pretty sure we're supposed to go down there. Let's go see if there's any more stuff to loot. Not sure what chest I'm looking at there, but it had stuff in it. Oh. Because I don't have my stuff. Okay. Thought I had my stuff with me. Ugh, no. I left it with what's her name. Well, that's just annoying. Okay, well, we're gonna drop a couple things really quick here then, until we get out of here and we can actually go back to having our carry weight where it's supposed to be.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Let's get out of here.
Where's the key? Where's the key? Would have assumed you would have had it. Is it upstairs somewhere? Yeah, the 400 pounds doesn't work for me, but what the heck? I thought we just had to go out that cave is all I recall. It's been a long time. Oh, wasn't there like a secret button or something? I think that's what it was. Because this is the main floor we were on. Okay. Nothing. Oh. Go away. I'm missing something stupid obvious. Hanging on one of these cell walls. That's where we came in. Back upstairs, I guess. What the heck am I missing? I thought the torturer had it, but... It's not looking to be the case. It's gotta be on this floor. 1 second. I could tell I'm getting tired. My brain's like, I don't remember where I'm going. Let's see. Take the key from the Thalmor mage that's guarding the door and enter the dungeon. Okay. So those people that I snuck past, I wasn't supposed to sneak past. Get the trapdoor key. Two guards will be waiting for you. Use whatever weapon you have. Kill the guards, search the bodies. You should find a trapdoor key. Well, you see, there's a slight problem with that. I killed the two people. And I didn't see a key. But it is saying guards. There's a Thalmor soldier. And that person. So that's my problem. Okay. So yeah, we gotta go back out. Go find some guards to kill. And look for some keys. Any guards around here? Doesn't seem to be any guards in this section. Inner courtyard.
Why aren't you at your post, Justicia?
I think you're...
Normally I kill all these people. These are all wizards and soldiers. I'll just sneak my way back out the way I came in. Because none of these are guards. I don't think it'll let me, because he should have shut the door and locked it behind me, so I shouldn't be able to get back out. I have to be missing something, because that door should be locked at this point. Yeah. Okay. I'm a little confused now, but that's okay. You don't have a key. You don't have a key. cross check here. Get back up to... Okay, do I have... Search for information? Is it because I didn't read the book? Wouldn't surprise me. Skyrim's weird about that. Dragon investigation, Thalmor dossier, or Elsborn. Oh, that was the problem. I didn't read the book. Okay. It's always something stupid simple. Okay. Now that we've read the book, supposedly there's a couple of guards around. Okay. Well, I don't see any guards.
Huh? Someone there?
Nope, nobody's here. Trapdoor key. Hey, what do you know?
Well, run off. Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Cool, well, you seem grumpy for no reason. There we go. Now we can get out of here and go back to what we were working on.
Somebody help!
Okay. I assume she's back in River Run, or Riverwood. River Run. Things you can't do in Whiterun. Get stopped mid-dash by some guard being like, you can't yell around here.
Made it out alive. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems... You're right. I just... Esbern? Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail. You mean aside... Esbern, he knew every... Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention. Ironic, right? Even so, do they know where he is? Riff, you'd better get... Oh, and when you... Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall.
Okay, where's my stuff? It's not in here. Thank you. I'll take all of that back. Okay, bow. Yep, that's good. Now we need all of this. There we go. That's much, much better. Okay, so we started tonight at 2100. So we've picked up a whole 1,500 pounds today. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you need?
I need you to get out of the way. That's what I need. Walk. I don't know. I'm gonna end up having to do a full clear and see if I just go loot happy and take everything, if I can even make a dent in that, because 634 million carrying capacity is a little bit tricky. Let's make sure we equipped all our rings and stuff. That one's bows and lockpicking. That one's bows and it's better. Skip down here. The trick is going to be finding my stuff in all of this. Yep, that one's equipped. Look for asinine, ridiculous numbers. That one's right. Don't need that on. That one's right. That's the one we should have on. That should be it. Sweet. So, next section is off in Riften to follow her on this quest line, which is, you know, one of the main quest lines. So, we're going to pop over to Riften and then probably call it quits for the night, because it's pushing midnight here, and I got to be up in a few hours, but that's beside the point. So yeah, I'm going to play on this when I've got a time, and I'm not in the mood to do other things. But yeah, I basically just want to see with the resto loop if you can even make a dent in your carrying capacity. So now that we've got that quest out of the way, which should be the only time I have to offload my inventory, we should be good to pocket everything else for the rest of the game and see where we end up. But we got a long ways to go. So, it'll be interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here and get off for the night. So, you guys have fun. If you have any questions on the resto loop and the buggy, I've got the tutorials on it to make this exact character, because this is the one I used for my resto loop, and then I decided, what the heck, I've already got him, I might as well play him. So, I've got power leveling for sneak, you know, the grind to max out your blacksmithing, alchemy, enchanting, that kind of stuff. So, where the bound bow is for the stealth archer, all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, it's been fun. I'm going to go ahead and jump off. So, you guys all have a good night, and I will talk to everybody later on.